lusts for destruction. That's some seriously heavy stuff right there. Alright, take a save state. Oops, wrong button. Save state. And we got saves. So I'm going to close this and we're going to go into code mode and we're going to talk about some more ideas. Because that's what makes this stream awesome. You guys and your ideas. Plus my fingers and the electronics. Python stuff. Boom. Ideas. Here they be. So, to anyone who wasn't here last night or didn't hear me say earlier, we are looking to modify SpiffBot to be a troll bot for a possible AGD/SGD queue. So what we would do is, I don't even want to, yeah, who, me? Not me. I want to, before I even approach anyone, I want to come up with a bunch of ideas and have a pretty decent prototype that we can approach a popular speedrunner, like, you know, the Runner Guy or Cosmo or whoever, and whatever game they want to play, we will tailor additional trolls specifically to that game. So if a game has sound cues, we'll add sound cues. So I don't know whether or not we want to do emulated, or I think emulated is going to give us more options. So I think we want to do emulation, but NES emulators have Game Genie codes. So I might be via Python be able to turn on and off Game Genie codes real time. So depending on the game, that may be interesting. I may just start with Super Mario Bros. 1 just to make it real simple as a demo, but video delay would be interesting. Now, how would we do video delay? We would have to. I'd have to keep like a rolling buffer the whole time. That would be complicated. Sound injection for audio cue. We already have that basically. It's just replacing the sound scares with audio scares for the game. Flip audio channels. Ooh, I can do that now, I think. The vibrating motors. I was thinking about adding like a really powerful one inside the controller that they play with. That might be pretty funny if the controller has a vibrating motor. Swapping buttons and swapping joystick axes. A lot of that's going to require some of these emulators are actually open source. Switch to video. Ooh. Actually, that's perfect. There already is a rolling buffer there. That's actually a really good idea. Huh. I guess what I would do is I would just pull up a full screen video of Twitch. But the problem there is it would take pulling up the video takes a few seconds. And if I had it running in the background the whole time, that's going to eat up extra bandwidth. Right. Yeah, we'll think about it. There may be an easier way to do that. Oh, you know what? Instead of delaying the videos, do we have... Yeah, delay video and delay buttons are basically the same thing. So I'm gonna... can you merge things and say they're the same thing? How to merge stuff? How do you say Let's say delay 151. Bruno, what do you mean playing against you? Midwinter's Tomb. That, depending on the game, that may not be a bad idea. Do you want to add that so that it shows as you? Just add something like, fake game ending troll. Yeah, so Bruno, I'm not sure what you mean. Like, do you mean like playing against you guys while you guys are trying to make me lose by trolling me? Or playing against you guys actually in like multiplayer? Because after I finish my first cycle of all the game systems, what I plan on doing is playing some emulated games with the Chilera server. So like NES, N64, whatever. I'll probably do N64 first. And then 3 of you guys, maybe we'll hold like a raffle or whoever is around at the time, who cares. We'll figure out some way of doing it. But 3 other people and me, I'd give all of you guys the emulator, the ROM, and the address to connect to, and we would be able to play a multiplayer like Mario Party or Mario Kart or something like that, and I would stream that. I don't know. I'm up to, I only have 3 left. I just fought the giant flying thing. Dude, Mario Party... I liked Mario Party 1 more than 2, I think. What else we got? Any other ideas we can come up with real quick before I sign off? We got... Ooh, let's make a new category. Labels. Labels? Oh, that's why. Labels. Yeah, I know, it's so funny. Can I make a new label one? Let's do this. Fake game over screen. Give it a label. Man, how do I add labels? Yeah, Mario Kart 64 would be awesome. Fighting games would be good, but the lag in stuff like that I think would be tough. We could try it, but I feel like it's going to be rough. New label. Troll. Yeah, let's make it that. Okay, issues. Let's Let's mark all these guys as trolls. Make it so randomly one button, random input turns him off. I don't know if that would really be that much of a troll. See, the thing that's going to be really tough is we have to figure out the really fine balance between trolling them but also still making it possible for them to play the game. There's a very fine line to walk there. Yeah, swat the donor. Because, I mean, like, the best troll would just be, like, reset the game. Lose all save progress. Reset the game every time. Boom, boom, boom. Like, it wouldn't be fun. We've got to figure out something that's just trolly enough. So, like, we have in here, disable audio, disable the video, which is essentially makes it a blind run. Ooh. What about random button presses or random input? For a short while, move the joysticks around random for in addition to what the user inputs. Also press buttons randomly. Go back to last save point. Yeah, I know. Actually, maybe that's not that bad an idea. Well, it depends. A lot of speedrun things, they don't even use save points. Well, see, here's the thing, Tom. They're gonna know about this, right? So, like, I'm gonna approach them beforehand. I may even give them a copy of my code so that they can practice with it. You know what I mean? Get used to it a little bit, depending on how everything goes. Or maybe it'll be more interesting if it's completely blind and they don't know all the trolls that are going to be happening. Dark Souls, yeah. Oh man, that game is. I hear it's super brutal. The reset idea isn't that bad, but it would only work if the speedrunner uses saves. So I'll add that as a conditional. If the game uses saves, reset game on long timer. See you, man. And see, that's why I think it's going to be epic if I can figure out how to get Game Shark or Game Genie working, because I could do things like you could take health away. People could take health away. You could take ammo or items away. You know what I mean? Like, you could get really trolly if I can integrate my Python hooks into the Game Genie or Game Shark or whatever game system we're going to do it with. Oh man, can you imagine how big of a troll that would be? Getting to watch somebody play, yeah. If I can get into a Game Genie, Game Shark, Action Shark, whatever, that adds like another dimension. Like yeah, like you just said, Tom, a whole other dimension. Like it just opens up a giant Pandora's box of like turn off gravity, you know, change the player's XY position randomly, give them extra items, take away items. Like there's so much you can do. So maybe I'll start playing with Game Genie in the emulator this week. I still want to add some stuff to my scare thing though. But I feel like the scare bot's pretty good right now. We can add a few other things here and there, but I feel like it's pretty solid. It doesn't really crash too much. There's an animation bug right now that I haven't figured out yet, but it's a thread locking issue. So maybe I'll debug that a bit. But finally online. What do you mean? I'm just signing off now. I've been online for the past 2 hours and 17 minutes. What's going on, Cheat Me? We were just talking about some additional ideas. Oh, I added some more stuff. Watch this. Is it GitHub? Look at that. Boom. And then also intro for people who are new. Boom. We added that, or I added that today. Yeah, we beat 3 bosses tonight. We did the water dude that you have to hit his crown and he moves in the direction. We did the really trolly like wolf bull thing that sucked. And then we did the giant flying dude. That was pretty cool too. Vibrating desk. Well, that would only work if I'm like, because I'm playing with a controller. Having the desk vibrate wouldn't really do too much, right? Adding a vibrator to the desk though would work for PC games when I play those. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Oh man, all you guys are joining now. Just about to sign off, but we're just sort of brainstorming some new ideas for the Trollbot. Trollbot 2000. Trolley, trolley, trolley. Trolley. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we? Let's do one more boss. You guys guilted me into it. This is peer pressure, and you guys should feel bad for yourselves. Bad about yourselves? Bad about yourselves. Bad for me. Not really bad for me. I usually don't get into bed for another hour or two anyway. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna do one more. Back on. You guys guilted me into it. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Yeah, you should be proud of yourselves. It's fun hanging out with you guys. It's so much fun to hang out with friends and play video games. Alright. So what's this one now? This is I think this is 14? You sound like a kid. That's fine. I'm a kid at heart too. Oh yeah, you're right. There it is. The chat's a little bigger when I'm in code mode. Alright. Let's do it. Come on, horsey. Here comes horsey. You don't mind this one? Man, the horse's hitboxes are vicious. Army base? What are you doing at the army base? Let's come get some apples or pears or whatever these things are. Seizure party. Ooh, I see one. Yeah. Give me that fruit. That's for me. Chomp. Any more? Nope. Just the one. Hiya! Let me wake up. We want to go that way. Which is that way. No, no, no! Don't go! No, horse! Why would you do that? You just booked it. Come on, man. Trolley horse. Do. I am continuing. Through the power of peer pressure, I play video games. Let's say that here in my country... Oh, what is that country? Oh, there's a couple countries that do that. Israel does that, right? Doesn't Switzerland do it too? By the way, I'm not trying to guess where you're from. I'm just thinking out loud. I've heard of a few countries that do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up here. Yeah, I know Israel does it. I think Switzerland... Brazil does it? I didn't know that. Yeah, I remember. You told me you were from Brazil. I didn't know Brazil did that. You know... Yeah, I've heard... That's what I was thinking. A lot of people shit on the military and stuff like that, but I honestly... I think... It's kind of weird to say this. I think I would probably enjoy being in the military. It strikes me as one of those, like, really